Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to our NASCAR Diecast review. Today we have the Brad Keselowski primary Kohler generators Ford Mustang for RFK Racing. And no, this is not the dual win, this is the standard clean version, if you will. So without further ado, let's go and get it out of the box. Alrighty folks, we're out of the good old box, and here we go. What a epic looking paint scheme. I mean, my goodness, the chrome numbers, the blue, the dark blue transition, the white, very nice. On top of all that, guys, it has kind of a satin kind of finish. I mean, it's glossy, but it's not super glossy is what I'm getting at. Like, the hood feels pretty smooth and glossy, but the sides really don't feel as glossy. So I'm not really sure what type of finish you would kind of consider this, but it doesn't feel as glossy as most diecast. So let's go ahead and hop into it, guys. You can't see the hood logo is a little bit screwed up right there. We got the Brad Keselowski name right there in the front windshield banner. Got the Ford logo there. Got the Mustang decal there. Got RFK. Got number 6 right there. Got Sunoco. Got the black splitter. It's a very, very cool looking paint scheme, guys. And of course, you got this one and the dual win. Right, they're pretty much the same paint scheme, but a few little bit different, little differences, especially with the door number size. But you can get both of these cars over there at Circle B Diecast. They're still in stock. Use promo code Diecastbuffet for any orders, $30 or more. You'll get a discount on shipping, fellas. It reminds me of kind of a '90s, kind of a Darrell Waltrip look. You know, the chrome numbers and just white car with maybe some darker colors around it. But it also reminds me of a modern paint scheme as well. It's weird. It's like a retro modern paint scheme, and it looks fantastic. You got the Kohler generators. Of course, they use the whole side panel like you're supposed to with these next-gen cars. You got the Fastenal decal there, Simeon's, whatever that is, Mac Tools. You can see this kind of like a RFK stripe at the bottom, which is very reminiscent of the DEI days, which, is always cool to see. Love seeing, teams incorporate, I guess you could kind of consider it like a team branding, if you will. For years, Penske did that with the scallops design. And now RFK kind of has that idea. Sometimes Hendrick Motorsports will put a little decal right there on the A-pillar. So it's kind of interesting how each team would have their own stamp on each of their paint schemes for their multi-car teams. So got the Goodyear decal there. Cup Series logo is a little bit further down for some reason. Ford looks like Kohler generators, Castrol car looks really cool. Got Brad Keselowski. Not sure what that logo is there. Got the beautiful, beautiful chrome number. And you can see a little bit of a bubble right there. And there's a little bit of a mark right there on the top left of the number 6. Go to the back end of the car. And oh my goodness. What happened to the spoiler on this thing? Wow. What happened there? Okay, that is interesting. What happened? It looks like it was either scraped or what. I can't even tell. Let's zoom in. That is weird. Check this out. It looks like someone just scraped it against like a piece of wood or something. Yeah, because they're flush. So that means they had to like scrape it against something flat. So that is weird. But the even more weirder part of it feels smooth. So that kind of makes me think they scraped it, maybe the original decals or something, and then they clear coated on top of it. But that is, that's unfortunate. But truth be told, if you're gonna have a mess up, that's the best place to have it because you can retouch it up with some paint really easily on the spoiler. So I'm okay with that. I'd rather have it happen here or on the splitter than have it right in the side of the car where I can't do nothing about it. So got the number 6. I like the white lettering here, guys. Looks really good. A dark background needs white lettering or a bright color lettering, and it really helps just give it a little bit more pop, if you will. The nice little blue stripe in the back bumper. It's a nice touch. Go to the right side of the diecast here. Just what a fantastic looking paint scheme, man. But would I recommend getting the dual version or would I recommend getting this one? Also, you can notice the door number is a little bit messed up there. I would recommend getting the dual version because the dual win has the accurate number size. I think this one's a little bit smaller, but on the dual win, it's a little bit larger, which is it's based off the real car, so it's more accurate. I would go with that one personally. It also does have some like a Castrol logo here, I think. and it just has little quirks around the car. It's not a damaged raced win or nothing crazy. So you could use it as a primary or a normal paint scheme in your stop motions or your diecast collection. Most people probably wouldn't even be able to tell the difference. Truth be told, years from now, a decade or so, they're gonna be like, oh, how in the world am I gonna know this is Brad K's dual win or not? They'll probably have to go on Google or look up a diecast review or something to figure that out. So we go to the roof of the car here, and I'm noticing some more issues. The roof rails. Something happened there because the car is painted white. So the decals are scraped off or something. But once again, guys, if you're going to have an issue on your car, this is the perfect place to have that. You know how easy that is to fix? I mean, it's literally the easiest thing. You literally just, boop, paint right over it. Done. So, I mean, when I see issues like this, I don't freak out nowhere near as much as I would if it was like right in the middle of the door or something, because I can touch it up extremely easily. So you got the number 6 right there. Color generators on the roof flaps, and honestly, I wish they would just make the roof flap logos a little bit larger, because you look at it and it's just, I don't know. You have a giant number, but then you just barely use any of the real estate there. You got Brad Keselowski in the back window. And look at the Kohler generators logo on the deck lid. It's a large logo in a fairly small real estate of the car, but it looks great, right? Why couldn't they just do something similar here? I don't know. They could have put Castrol there. They could have put, I don't know. Enough picking little details here, but this is a really cool looking car, guys. If you have not had this car in your collection, get it. I can't stress enough. Get it. And here's why. I'll give you 2 solid examples. One, if this is in the Authentics line, it's not going to have the chrome numbers, right? So that's scratch number 1. So if you're wanting that, guess what? It's not going to be it, because, yeah, we already know how we feel about the Authentics line right now. And number 2, I don't know when, the time this video is going to be aired. They might have this car in an Authentics wave already. It might be wave 5 or 6 of 22. But if it is in a wave, it's not guaranteed to be on the EL mold. Right? So it could be on that clunky, horrible PTC mold that really no one likes. So I would just get it. Just get it in the Gold Series. And I would recommend getting the dual win version over the primary, in my opinion. If you're a huge Brad K fan, get both of them. I mean, why not? It's a dual win. How many times do we actually get a dual win? And to even add more to that, guess what? They also made the Chris Buescher version of it. This one right here is the Chris Buescher dual number 2 race to win Ford Mustang, which is so cool. There's a little bit of a different logo, like on the hood, probably some on the sides, but it's also extremely clean. So you could use both variants, the dual wins of the Brad K and the Christopher Buescher. Yes, I know, Christopher Buescher. And you can use the clean versions in your diecast series. So you can have a little bit of a variety of alternate sponsors, which, if you go back and watch stop motions or have diecast racing series, those little details really make a quality production. And that's why I love to see multiple variations. It's like when they make Denny Hamlin's paint scheme. I gripe that they don't change the colors on them. However, I'm very grateful they also make like 3 different versions of it. FedEx Ground, FedEx Express, FedEx Office, X, Y, and Z. Because for those who do diecast series and stuff, it gives you variety. So you're not running the same paint scheme every single week. You have little subtle differences, and you can notice those in the quality with the production, if that makes any sense. Oh, enough of me talking about diecast here, guys. Thank you all so much for watching the video. If you can, please give it a huge thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you all again for all the love and support for the channel, guys. You folks are amazing. You are what makes this channel special. I want to say thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart. Have a great one, everybody. What an awesome Brad K diecast, man. I love this paint scheme. Really hope it sticks around for a while. It's the perfect amount of retro. It's the perfect amount of a modern touch. Definitely a quality looking hot rod. So that's all for now. Diecast Buffet signing off.